The former Department of Philosophy and Religion and Department of History and Political Science is now merged into the Department of History, Political Science, and Philosophy. That name encompasses 4 majors. One is history, 2 political science, 3 philosophy, and 4 religion. I think that history is primarily concerned with looking at the past, looking at the events that have happened in the past, but also engaging in interpretations of the past, disputes, interpretive disputes about the past, and focuses on African history, European history, American history, especially. Okay? Political science studies government. It studies the operations of government. It studies also policies of government. And philosophy studies basic beliefs that people have about just anything. Its primary focus here at Lincoln is on social and ethical issues. So many of the controversial social and ethical issues of the day are studied in philosophy. It also has a historical piece. We look at the history of world philosophy, we look at the history of Western philosophy and American philosophy. Religion focuses on, as the name suggests, the study of religion. And it's not just Christianity, but it's a study of the major world religions, the history of world religions, the practices and rituals and things of that sort of world religions, including including Christianity, including Islam, including Judaism, including Hinduism, and Buddhism, and so on. Perhaps the key, along maybe with the languages department, we're the key people who do the preparation. That's pre-law certificate program. Many of the courses in that program are offered in this department, in the different disciplines in this department. And in courses in the various areas, political science, philosophy, are directly addressed to legal issues and controversies. For each of the majors in the department, there is a minor. Okay? So there is a history minor, there is a political science minor, there is a philosophy minor, and there is a religion minor. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, there are special minors. In philosophy, there's an ethics minor, which is really interdisciplinary. Mm-hmm. There is not so much a minor, but a component of the history program that has to do with secondary education. Mm-hmm. People would like to teach history in secondary schools. There is also a Black Studies minor, and Black Studies minor is an interdisciplinary minor that combines history and literature and other and religion and other areas in themes around African and African American history and issues and so on. Also, finally, there is an international studies minor, and that represents a focus of the department on international affairs. There are various courses, again, in the various programs that have that kind of international emphasis, and so that minor is really part of a major emphasis in the program. One of the things I would like to say about the department is it's a department that prepares people in a broader way for living. You will find that many of the issues that are discussed in the department are issues that you're going to face not only in your career, but also in your life. And the department gets you ready to confront those issues. Majors prepare you in different ways for different careers. So in history, you can become an educator, you can become a researcher, can become an advocate, you can work with associations and so on. In political science, clearly political science prepares you for law careers. So you can go to law school and become a lawyer. You can work for governments, state, local, and national. Agencies in government are good places to work. 1/6 of the jobs in the United States are government jobs. And so you're on your way to being prepared for those jobs. Philosophy, a little different emphasis. You learn logic, problem solving, and critical thinking skills. And what that does is gets you ready to enter many different careers that require those skills. All significant careers really do require those skills. So philosophy gets you prepared in that way. It's very good pre-law preparation if you want to go to law school. But you might also, with philosophy and with the other majors as well, you might be interested in going to graduate school. And graduate school in a number of different areas, and philosophy helps you with that. Religion, one of the traditional things that has happened as far as our students in religion go is that they have gone on to seminaries. So there's a lot of openness in terms of possible careers that you can enter when you major in one of the subjects in the department. Courses to be successful in the major. Well, one of the things that I would emphasize, of course, is our core courses preparing you with critical thinking and critical writing skills. We emphasize writing, we emphasize critical thinking, we emphasize logic. I would certainly learn those skills because you're going to use them everywhere. Also, we have international courses. One of the great things about our department is the diversity of epics in history, the diversity of world philosophy, the diversity of political science or political, of governments and nations and so on that you can study in the department. I emphasize that you be literate in as much as you can, and at the same time specialize in those areas that are of your central interest. But the department just offers you a tremendous amount of diversity in many of those areas, and I think that's a strength as well.